Hi everyone, this is a video for the Module 2 culminating task. I've decided to research response to intervention. The information I got in regards to defining this term is from a YouTube video called Response to Intervention. It was published by Teachings in Education in 2019. The examples I'm using are original examples. So RTI is a pyramid approach to instruction and planning for students. So the triangle is split up into 3 different tiers. Tier 1 is at the bottom, and Tier 1 involves the instruction that's given to all students. So anything delivered by the classroom teacher to the whole class. For example, maybe the teacher is showing a Bill Nye the Science Guy video about photosynthesis. That would be Tier 1 instruction because all of the students are receiving that instruction. Tier 2 instruction is also often provided by the classroom teacher, but it's in small groups and it's on the same topic as the Tier 1 lesson. So again, with the photosynthesis example, the teacher may be delivering some additional information about photosynthesis, but in a worksheet and more direct instruction, again, to a group of maybe 3 or 4 students, right? The groups could be a little bit larger with the Tier 2 instruction. With Tier 3 instruction, that is very specialized, individualized instruction given by a specialized teacher using a specialized intervention. So often the fewest number of students are going to be receiving that instruction, and they're receiving it when Tier 1 and Tier 2 instruction hasn't been effective. So something that's very important about this is we need to screen and assess students throughout these processes. So we only know that Tier 1 instruction is not effective for certain students because we've assessed them and realized that they aren't understanding the learning outcomes or the concepts, right? Same with Tier 2. If we're assessing students at a Tier 2 level and they're still not understanding the concepts, then we need to move to Tier 3. As far as implementation and experience, I'm going to talk about those things together because I do have quite a bit of experience with implementing this. At my school, we often use the tiered system during class building and during class reviews. So we will give a classroom teacher a triangle with each of the tiers in it when we do class reviews, and then they will put their students in each tier based on their academics, how they're doing in academics, the amount of support they need, as well as how much support that they need with social emotional learning. We'll have 2 different triangles, and we will use that to assess how the learning support team decides which groups, which students are going to be in, how much support is needed in specific classes or specific grades, and it really helps with the planning process. This tiered RTI system really helps students because they're assessed and evaluated along the way, and they're getting specific individualized supports based on how they do on those assessments. As far as resources that can be used and guidelines, the triangle templates, they're very simple to create. So you can find the templates on Teachers Pay Teachers, or you can even create your own triangle in Word. That also works. And then some of the barriers to this system is it can be time consuming to be constantly evaluating and assessing students, and it also takes a lot of time to create groups and ensure that students are getting enough time in those groups in order to determine if the interventions are working. Especially Tier 3, there's very limited space with specialized teachers and specialized programs throughout the district, so not all students who require those supports may be able to receive them. As well as staff training, not all staff is comfortable or proficient in the RTI model. So it does take some training and learning and teaching in order for the entire school staff to be aware, or at least the different teachers, classroom teachers, learning assistance teachers, and the principal. Thank you.